The DJI Avata 360 is shaping up to be one of the most ambitious and unconventional drones DJI has ever worked on, and recent leaks are finally giving us a clearer picture of why this drone could be such a big deal. Two newly surfaced images have revealed far more than just the exterior design. They point toward a fundamental shift in how FPV drones and 360-degree capture systems might coexist in a single flying platform. Instead of forcing creators to choose between immersive FPV speed and flexible 360 storytelling, DJI appears to be merging both worlds into one compact, highly versatile drone. Alongside these images, pricing details have also emerged, helping position the Avata 360 within DJI's broader lineup and hinting at how aggressively the company plans to compete in this emerging category. The leaked images were shared by well-known leaker Igor Bogdanov via Quadro News, a source that has built a reputation for reliable and accurate information in the drone space. The first image is especially important because it shows the Avata 360 powered on and actively connected to a DJI RC controller that closely resembles the DJI RC2. A live video feed is clearly visible on the controller's display, confirming that the drone is already in an advanced testing phase rather than being an early concept or mock-up. This single detail suggests that DJI is far along in development, likely refining software, camera behavior, and flight performance rather than experimenting with basic hardware ideas. From a design perspective, the Avata 360 appears to follow a sinew hoop-style layout with a gray frame and fully enclosed, spherical propeller guards. This immediately signals DJI's intention to prioritize safety and stability, especially for indoor flying or close proximity shots around people, structures, or tight spaces. The Avata series has always leaned in this direction, and the Avata 360 seems to refine that philosophy further with smoother contours and a more integrated protective structure. The enclosed design not only reduces the risk of damage or injury, but also allows creators to fly confidently in environments where traditional open-prop drones would feel risky or impractical. Visible DJI branding and labeling on the drone strongly point toward an upgraded transmission system, most likely DJI's O4 or O4 Plus technology. If this is confirmed, users can expect noticeable improvements in range, latency, and signal stability compared to earlier FPV systems. For FPV pilots and cinematic creators alike, this matters a lot. A stronger, more reliable connection means fewer dropped frames, more confidence when flying at a distance, and smoother real-time feedback, all of which are critical when capturing high-speed or high-stakes shots. DJI has consistently led the industry in transmission technology, and the Avata 360 appears ready to continue that trend. The most intriguing detail in the leak, however, is the camera module. The image clearly shows a tiltable camera system where one lens can face directly forward. This is a massive clue about what DJI is trying to achieve. Rather than being a dedicated 360-only drone, the Avata 360 seems capable of switching between full 360-degree capture and a traditional forward-facing FPV camera mode. This suggests a hybrid approach that could fundamentally change how creators use a single drone. Instead of carrying multiple drones for different shooting styles, pilots could switch modes mid-workflow, capturing immersive 360 footage in one moment and aggressive FPV shots in the next. The second leaked image strengthens this idea by showing what appears to be a freshly unboxed retail kit. Inside the box, we can see the drone itself, multiple batteries, and a charging hub, giving us a solid preview of what DJI's launch bundles may look like. This kind of packaging is typical of DJI's Fly More combos, which are designed to appeal to serious users who want extended flight time and convenience right out of the box. The presence of these accessories suggests that DJI expects users to fly the Avata 360 frequently and for longer sessions, reinforcing the idea that this is a practical tool rather than a niche experiment. In 360-degree mode, the drone's dual lenses are expected to point upward and downward, capturing the entire surrounding environment and creating that signature invisible drone effect that has become so popular in action sports and travel content. In FPV mode, the camera system reportedly rotates 90 degrees, revealing a single forward-facing lens optimized for fast, agile flight. This physical transformation is more than just a gimmick. It allows DJI to optimize image quality and perspective for each shooting style, instead of relying purely on digital cropping or software tricks. The result could be cleaner footage, better dynamic range, and more natural motion in both modes. Under the hood, the camera technology is expected to be equally impressive. Each lens is rumored to offer a 180-degree field of view with 4K resolution, stitched together using advanced AI processing to produce 8K 360-degree video. This would represent a significant leap in creative potential, especially for users who want to reframe shots in post-production without sacrificing detail. For FPV mode, leaks suggest support for 5K video at 60 frames per second and 30 megapixel still photos, while the full 360 system could generate panoramic images up to 120 megapixels. These numbers place the Avata 360 firmly in the high-end creator category rather than the casual consumer space. Handling this amount of data requires serious internal hardware, and DJI appears ready to deliver. Internal storage is rumored to jump to 128 GB, which would be a welcome upgrade for creators who shoot frequently or forget to swap memory cards. MicroSD card support is also expected, giving users flexibility depending on their workflow. On the transmission side, the new O4 Plus system could push maximum range up to 20 kilometers under ideal conditions, while flight time is expected to increase slightly to around 25 minutes. While this may not sound dramatic, even small gains in flight time can make a big difference during real-world shoots. The first leak of the Avata 360 actually appeared back in May, showing a blurry prototype being tested outdoors. At the time, the image was unclear, but enhanced versions revealed major design changes compared to the Avata 2. The drone's body looked thinner and longer, with a much lower top section that sat almost level with the rotors. This design choice likely serves a very specific purpose, keeping the drone's body out of 360-degree footage. By lowering the profile and elongating the frame, DJI can reduce the amount of physical structure captured by the lenses, resulting in cleaner, more immersive footage. The rear of the drone also appeared longer, likely to balance the slimmer front profile and maintain stable flight characteristics. The light gray color scheme matches DJI's newer aesthetic and gives the Avata 360 a more modern, refined look. Overall, the design feels less like a traditional Avata and more like an evolved hybrid, almost resembling a larger, more capable version of the Neo 2 rather than a simple iteration of the Avata line. Interestingly, the early leak did not show a visible top 360-degree lens, leading many to believe DJI was intentionally hiding the drone's most important feature during initial testing. That theory gained traction when, on August 14th, a new competitor called the Antigravity 360 drone was announced, claiming to be the world's first true 360-degree drone with a planned launch in January 2026. This announcement sent shockwaves through the drone community. DJI has long dominated nearly every segment it enters, so the idea of another brand defining a new category without DJI's involvement felt almost unthinkable. Speculation quickly spread about whether DJI would allow a rival to take the spotlight in a space it was clearly capable of owning. About a month later, new leaks made the Avata 360 even more intriguing. This time, images showed a small bump on top of the drone, which many believe could house the previously hidden 360-degree lens. If true, it would confirm that DJI was carefully managing information and exposure during development, only revealing the full picture once competitors began making noise. This kind of strategic timing would be very on-brand for DJI, which often waits until the last possible moment to reveal its strongest features. Pricing leaks further clarify DJI's strategy. China is expected to receive the most aggressive pricing, with the drone alone costing around $426 and a Fly More combo reaching approximately $811. International markets, as usual, are expected to pay a premium. In the United States, estimates place the drone-only package around $489, while the Fly More bundle could approach $999. DJI Care is rumored to cost about $57, and FCC pre-approval suggests that U.S. availability is likely despite ongoing regulatory and political challenges surrounding DJI products. Based on current information, the Avata 360 is expected to launch in the first quarter of 2026. If these leaks turn out to be accurate, the Avata 360 could become one of DJI's most versatile and talked-about drones in years. It represents not just a new product, but a potential shift in how drones are designed and used. Instead of forcing creators into narrow categories, DJI seems ready to offer flexibility, letting users decide how they want to fly and shoot in the moment. At the same time, it's impossible to ignore the impact of the Antigravity A1, another 360-degree drone that has already captured the internet's attention. Every so often, a product appears that instantly dominates social feeds, not because of hype, but because people genuinely can't understand how the footage was captured. That's exactly what happened when clips from the Antigravity A1 began circulating. The reactions were almost universal, ranging from confusion to outright disbelief. For the first time in years, the most talked-about drone online wasn't made by DJI. The one is built entirely around an 8K 360-degree capture system, and that single design decision changes everything. Instead of worrying about framing, camera direction, or timing, pilots simply fly. The drone captures everything around it, and the creative decisions are made later in editing. This approach feels almost like a cheat code for content creation, eliminating many of the traditional constraints of drone piloting. What makes the one especially compelling isn't just its technical specifications, impressive as they are. Its real appeal is emotional. Pilots describe the experience as freeing and immersive, more like exploring a space than operating a machine. Beginners love the stability and self-correcting behavior, while experienced FPV pilots are surprised by how dynamic the footage feels despite the lack of manual FPV control. Travel vloggers, in particular, have embraced the idea that a single flight can yield perfectly framed horizontal and vertical shots for multiple platforms. Online reactions consistently highlight how fresh and different the footage feels. It's not just sharper or smoother, it feels more present. The one doesn't aim to replace traditional drones. Instead, it opens the door to a new way of capturing memories, adventures, and unpredictable moments, from cycling and pets to fast-moving action sequences. DJI is clearly watching this space closely and preparing to respond. Leaks already confirm that the Avata 360 is on the way, signaling just how seriously DJI is taking this emerging category. Interestingly, the two drones represent opposite philosophies. The one is essentially a 360 camera that happens to fly, while the Avata 360 appears to be an FPV drone that adds 360-degree capability. This difference alone suggests very different user experiences. The one is likely to feel calmer, smoother, and more automated, while DJI's offering will probably emphasize speed, control, and manual precision. The one does have its drawbacks. Battery life is average, especially when compared to DJI's mini-series, and 8K 360-degree footage demands powerful hardware for editing. Stitching artifacts can appear around water, trees, or close objects, and users seeking shallow depth-of-field cinematic shots straight out of the camera may still prefer DJI's traditional imaging systems. Even so, it's hard to deny that the one represents a generational shift toward drones that prioritize creative freedom over technical control. With DJI preparing its answer, the competition is about to become intense. If the Avata 360 can match the one's sense of freedom while delivering DJI's legendary reliability, stability, and ecosystem support, the entire drone landscape could change faster than anyone expects. For now, the Antigravity one stands as one of the most exciting drone releases in years, challenging long-held assumptions about what drones are supposed to be. Ultimately, the choice between these two visions will come down to personal style. Creators who value zero stress, complete freedom, and the ability to choose angles after the flight may find the one to be a perfect fit. Those who thrive on speed, control, and classic FPV energy may prefer to wait for the Avata 360. Both drones push the boundaries of immersive aerial creativity, and both point toward a future where drones are less about technical barriers and more about storytelling, exploration, and perspective.